Good day, everyone. I am Miss Christine Jumar Felias, your PE teacher. Our lesson is aligned in the most essential learning competencies, which is describes the nature and background of the sport, with the objectives 1. Demonstrates understanding into nature and background of the sport, and 2. Demonstrate the different skills involving the sports, and 3. Appreciate the importance of learning the dual sports in attaining a healthy lifestyle. Let's have first a recap about what have you learned in our lesson last week. Any volunteer? Yes, Abilina. Yes, correct, about dual sport. What is dual sport? Yes, Job. Yes, very good. Dual sport is a type of sport that are played by two people against each other. Okay, can anyone give an examples of dual sports? Yes. Billiards, correct. What else? Yes. Softball, correct. Another one. Lawn tennis and table tennis, correct. What else? Badminton, another one. Basketball, correct. Those are type of sports under dual sports that involve two players competing against each other. Now let us answer the pre-assessment. Directions. In the graphic organizer, write what comes into your mind when you hear the word badminton. Again, what comes into your mind when you hear the word badminton? I will give you 5 minutes to answer that. Good luck! It's up! Let us now check your answers. What comes into your mind when you hear the word badminton? Yes, Hallie. Correct. Dual sport. What else? Yes. Correct. A recreational activity. What else more? Yes. Leisure. And lastly? Yes. Correct. An easy game. I think everyone is ready to discover and learn about badminton. So what is badminton? History of badminton. The game is named for Badminton, the country seat of the Dukes of Beaufort in Leicestershire, England, where it was first played about 1873. Badminton is derived directly from Puna, which was played by the British Army officers stationed in India in the 1860s. The first unofficial All-England Badminton Championships for men were held in 1899, and the first badminton tournament for women was arranged the next year. Badminton is a net game played on a rectangular court where opponents volley shuttlecock over a net using a racket. The court used for singles and doubles and mixed doubles. The aim of the games is to score points by landing the shuttlecock in the opponent's court. Badminton World Federation, or BWF, originally the International Badminton Federation. It is the world governing body of the sport and was formed in 1934. Since 1982, badminton has been an Olympic sport with 5 events: men's and women's singles, men's and women's doubles, and mixed doubles was introduced at the 1996, in which each pair consists of a man and a woman. These are the badminton equipment: First is badminton racket. Badminton racket is a sports implement usually consisting of a handle and an oval frame with a tightly interlaced network of strings used to strike a shuttlecock in a game. Second equipment is shuttlecock or birdie. A shuttlecock, also called a bird or birdie, is a high-drop projectile used in the sport of badminton. Made up of 16 feathers, the birdie is between 62 to 70 mm long and weigh between 4.74 and 5.5 gram. The tip of the feathers should create a circle with a diameter from 58 to 62 mm with a cork rubber base 25 to 28 mm in diameter and rounded at the bottom. The third equipment is badminton court. It is usually laid on a wooden floor with synthetic mats used as the surface of the court. A badminton court provides for two types of competition, singles and doubles. The lines of the court are accordingly drawn. As per the guidelines given by the Badminton World Federation or BWF, the length of a standard badminton court remains the same, 13.40 meters or 44 feet for both types of competitions. But the width differs with a singles court running wide till 5.18 meters or 17 feet, denoted by the sidelines, while for the doubles court, the width is extended to 6.10 meters or 20 feet, marked as the doubles sidelines. With laws of badminton dictating specific rules for service in badminton, the court has two service lines. The short service line, which is 1.98 meters or 6.5 feet from the net, and long service line, 0.76 meters or 2.5 feet in from the baseline, is specifically marked for this purpose. Here is the short clip to fully understand and view the badminton court size. Let's proceed now to the skills in playing badminton. skills in playing badminton is grip. It is a way of holding the racket in order to hit shots during a match. There are two types of grip. The first type of grip is the forehand or the handshake grip. This positions the thumb and pointing fingers wrapped around the handle, forming a letter V, while the rest of the fingers are spread, supporting the bottom part of the handle. The second type of grip is the backhand or the universal grip. The backhand grip is used to hit the shuttle at the non-dominant side of the body. Place your thumb against the back level for the greater leverage and power. The next skills in playing badminton is stance. Using the correct stance to retrieve your opponent's shots will definitely give you an advantage in a rally. There are three types of stance. The first stance is the attacking stance. Whenever your opponent lifts or clears the shuttle high up to you, move towards the shuttle and adopt the attacking stance. You'll need to use this stance whenever you hit an overhead forehand stroke. The second stance is the defensive stance. The key to strong defense is to retrieve your opponent's smash via the defensive stance. The third is the net stance. It enables you to take the shuttle at the highest point when you're at the net. When exchanging net shots, every millisecond counts, so make sure you take the shuttle as early as possible. The third skills in playing badminton is serve. In badminton, it is a shot to start with a point. A player will hit the shuttlecock with a racket so it will fall into the diagonally opposite service box without being stopped by the net. There are two types of serve, the forehand short serve and the backhand short serve. Watch these videos carefully as he demonstrates the correct and proper ways to do the serving.
To do the forehand short serve, start by positioning your right foot in the back and your racket face down. From here, hold the bird with one feather in front of you, like so. Make sure the cork is facing downwards. After that, you'll drop the birdie first, swing forward, and make sure the contact point is below your waist with the racket pushing forward, like so. For the forehand serve, same concept. Make sure the contact point is below the waist. A general tip to do the backhand short serve, start by having your backhand grip, meaning the thumb is on the flat end of your racket. Start by positioning the racket's head face down in front of you, like so. Next, put the birdie in front and in the middle of the racket. Make sure that you hold it by one of the feathers of the bird, so you have good control and feel of the bird. Once you put it in the middle, the serve starts as soon as you go forward with your racket. Meaning you can do anything else before that, but as soon as it goes forward, it has to be in one smooth motion and it cannot stop. So from here, push forward gently with your fingers and over the net.
And the last but not the least important skills in playing badminton is footwork. It is the true way to prepare for a shot and allows the player to be in a position to follow through with form and technique. The first type of badminton shots is clear shot. Trajectory: high towards the backcourt. Played from back court. Purpose: defensive shot. Aim of this shot is to let the shuttle fly high in the air and land at your opponent's backcourt. It is used when you need time to get back to the base before the next return, or if you don't have a clear opportunity to kill and win the point. The second type is the drop shot. Trajectory: looping close to the net. Played from back court. Purpose: attacking shot. It is used when the shuttle is heading towards you in the back court. As an attempt to this stroke, the player must hit downward towards the opponent's forecourt, aiming for it to go just over the net. The closer the shuttle drops to the net, the harder it is to return. This shot is used when the opponent is in the backcourt expecting a clear shot or a drive. The next is the drive shot. Trajectory: flat towards the body. Played from mid-court. Purpose: defensive shot. The drive is a flat shot hit directly and slightly over the net. It is a very powerful and quick counter-attacking shot. Your racket should be held with the head facing straight ahead. It can sometimes be strategic to aim the shot at your opponent, who will be unable to react or shift his body in time, as their natural reaction will be duck to avoid the shot. The last type is a smash shot. Trajectory: close to the net. Played from either backcourt or mid-court. Purpose: to provide less time for the opponent. Most lethal shot in badminton. It can be defined as a drive angle towards. It can be used when the shuttle is high in the air and can be angled downwards. Now, let us know how scoring system in badminton works. This is how the badminton scoring system works. All singles and doubles matches are the best of 3 games. The first side to 21 points wins a game. A point is scored on every serve and awarded to whichever side wins the rally. The winning side gets the next serve. If the score is 20-20, a side must win by 2 clear points to win the game. If it reaches 29-29, the first to get their 30th point wins. How you win a point? A point is won if the birdie or shuttlecock hits the ground in the opponent's half of the court, including the lines. A point can therefore be conceded if a shot goes outside the court boundaries, if the birdie hits the net or passes through or under it, or if a player strikes the birdie twice with the rackets. Players must wait for the birdie to cross the net before playing a shot, and while you can follow through over it, touching the net with your body or racket results in a point being conceded.
This time, let us check what have we learned in our lesson. Class, are you ready? Let's begin. For activity number 1, true or false. Directions. Write true if the statement is correct, and false if it is incorrect. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Time is up. Let's check now your answers. Number 1. The badminton is governed by the Badminton World Federation. The answer is true. Number 2. Backhand grip is commonly used in badminton. The answer is True. Number 3. Matches for badminton include singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. The answer is true. Number 4. Ground stroke is one of the examples of basic shots in badminton. The answer is false. And number 5. Badminton is also known as ping pong. The answer is false. Now count the number of checks. Very good. Everyone got perfect. Now let's proceed to activity number 2. For activity number 2, multiple choices, directions. Write only the letter of the correct answer. I will give you again another 5 minutes to answer. Good luck! Ballpens up. Now let's check your answers. Number 1. What is the aim of the game badminton? And the correct answer is letter B. To score a point by landing the shuttlecock in the opponent's court. Number 2. The following are the ways in which badminton can be played, except. And the correct answer is letter D. Squads. Number 3. The game is governed by the correct answer is letter A. Badminton World Federation. Number 4. The ball used in badminton is called. The correct answer is letter D. Shuttlecock. Number 5. The drive is a flat shot hit directly and slightly over the net. It is a very powerful and quick counter-attacking shot. And the correct answer is letter A. Drive. This time, we will evaluate on how deep is your understanding about our lesson. Test 1. Arrange the jumbled letters. Directions. Arrange the jumbled letters to form the word based on the given description. Test 2. Identification. Directions. Fill in the blank with the correct answer from the pool of words provided below. I will give you 10 minutes to answer. Good luck! Here are the key answers for jumbled letters and identification.
Isang hooray para sa mga nakakuha ng malaking puntos. Hooray! This time, you will have your reflection. Considering the nature of the sport, badminton, how will you recommend this to your family members, especially in this pandemic? You will have 5 minutes to write down and share your thoughts and ideas regarding of this question. Ballpens up. Let's now have a sharing of reflection. Any volunteer? Yes, Eden. How will you recommend the sport badminton in your family?
I will recommend this sport in badminton to my family by motivating them that playing sport such as badminton helps people like us to sleep better, reduce our stress and anxiety, and it can prevent diseases.
Okay, very good, Eden. Anyone else? Yes, Erna. How will you recommend this to your family?
I will recommend this to my family by encouraging them to play badminton just outside our house, and by telling them that this will help us physically, mentally, emotionally, especially in this trying time of pandemic.
Okay, very good. I think everyone is truly motivated to play this sport. Assignment. What you need: badminton equipment, racket and shuttlecock. What to do are the following. First, ask assistants to take video or picture while you are demonstrating at least 3 skills in badminton. Second, send the video or picture to our group messenger or hand in the hard copy of your picture upon the submission of the module. Third, ask assistance from your barangay officials or anyone from the community if cell phone is not available. And lastly, you may use improvised equipment that could substitute the equipment to be used, such as takyan or washer for shuttlecock, or any stick for hand grip for the racket. Here is an assessment tool to assess your performance for the activity. Your work will be scored according to the criteria in the rubrics. That's it for today, class. I hope you had a fun-filled learning experience with me. Thank you for listening. Have a great week. God bless everyone.